Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to GuessWhere, the game where I guess cities from their satellite images. Last episode, I believe I played the entirety of set 4. Today I will be trying to tackle set 5, which is probably going to be more difficult than the last one, so we'll see how many cities I'm able to get through in this one. But as always, if you are enjoying these videos, feel free to drop a like on the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. And let's get into set 5. If it will let me play, that is. All right. So, starting in Europe, I would imagine. This is Liverpool, isn't it? This peninsula looks really familiar to the west. Unplug my speaker. But yeah, that is indeed Liverpool. I guess we have like Anfield here probably. And anyway, fairly distinctive. But as soon as you start getting stuff that's not on the water, it's going to start giving me a lot of trouble. All right, we are on a river, which is something, but by water I meant the coast. Stuff that's not on the coast is just a lot tougher. So, driving on the right, which does not help very much. There are a couple sports fields. It's not a very big city. It's not the type of thing that I feel like I'm gonna get much out of, so I might just go ahead and check the fields and see if they've got anything. SK Slovan. Okay. That sounds potentially Slavic. Although, is this Bratislava? Maybe it is Bratislava. I think Bratislava is being... I don't know, this didn't look that big to me, but I guess it is big enough to be Bratislava. I thought it was going to be something smaller. Okay, round 3. We have a big ol' grid. Almost as Ulaanbaatar-like, but it's not that. Interesting. We have some lakes to the north. This is kind of weird. Oh, is this Bishkek? That giant circle is Bishkek. Yeah, I recognize it from this big circle of streets that's like kind of a distinctive area in Bishkek. Man, yeah, I guess it wasn't obvious from the start just because of how kind of flat it is around the city. Bishkek definitely was not the first thing that came to mind, but that is good. Okay, we have some coast. Coast is always welcome. We have... oh boy. Okay, well, it's not very big, so... Well, okay, I mean, it's not tiny either, is it? But... I don't immediately have any idea what's going on here. Interesting. It's quite flat around the city. It's Darwin, isn't it? Ah, this is Darwin. Yep. All right, these are going to get hard pretty fast, I think. Like this. Like, what is this, man? Like, what do I do with this? Oh, goodness. Okay. Again, I have no idea how to look at this and have any idea what it is. So let's check the driving side, etc. These two look like they're about to collide with each other, but we're driving on the left, so that definitely helps. It's quite dry. What is this, like Dodoma? Or not, it's not Bloemfontein. Again, I also just have I have a hard time remembering what we've had and what we haven't, so probably going to be a lot of repeat guesses from me, but looks like we have soccer, but I haven't seen cricket, although that there looks like cricket. Okay, so there is some cricket, which makes sense. Again, I mean, left-hand drive, it's usually got that that kind of influence. So, what are we looking at? Is this a capital city? It's not. Is it ever Gaborone? It is really quite dry. Is it Windhoek? It is. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, for sure. All right. This is, do we have Tangier already? Is this like Algiers? Yep, nice. Okay, got the right vibe there. This looks Central Asian to me. It's also very big. Again, I don't remember which capitals we've had in Central Asia, which ones we haven't, so there might be a little bit of guessing going on here, but driving right, which makes sense. Could be Central Asia. Yeah, I would say Central Asia, Middle East, possibly like North Africa, but again, I could just save myself a little bit of headache if I can find a stadium with something, but I think otherwise I'm just going to be guessing some random stuff. I don't think it's Ashgabat. We definitely had Kabul, so I wouldn't expect it to be that. We had Baghdad. Is it ever Riyadh? Is it Sana'a? Is it Amman? Oh, it's Amman. Okay, that maybe I should have known that on site, but again, the ones that aren't coastal are quite a bit harder to identify a lot of the time. Okay, we have a weird circle in the middle of town. Not Bishkek this time. Okay. This already feels a lot more difficult. This circle is so weird. Is this like... what are these buildings anyway? Are these like Soviet, like, blocks? I have so many people, like, roasting me in the comments for not knowing, like, really specific architecture stuff, but, like, I'm not very good with architecture, especially from above, so I do apologize for not being good at this, but it's difficult, I swear. Is it ever like Yerevan? Oh my god, that's insane. Okay. So I knew we'd had Tbilisi, I knew we'd had Baku, and it kind of reminded me of Tbilisi when we had that, and there was that lake, and I got really stuck on it. I guess you can't see Mount Ararat to the west; it's a little bit further away. But Yerevan was just the first thing that came to mind, so I'm glad that was right because I wasn't going to have a lot of other good guesses. Okay, surely this is like easy, right? Is this Manama? Okay, and then number 10 is nondescript. I mean, it's large. Is this all popular? Good lord. Okay, this is huge. Except how am I going to figure out what it is? By looking at this, maybe? No. This is really big. Is it ever Sao Paulo? Wow, okay. I'm kind of surprised Sao Paulo hasn't shown up yet, given how giant it is, but just like, what's it? Just massive, like, sprawling urban area, and yeah, Sao Paulo made sense. Okay, well, that was a good start. I imagine it's going to get harder, though. This, I've 100... Oh my god, I've totally seen this before. Why does that lake look like Armenia? Okay. Port-au-Prince, that's what's going on. Good. Okay. Coast south should make this doable. First that was Mogadishu, although I don't know if the coast direction works, but I'll try it. Oh, it does. For some reason I thought Mogadishu was more angled. Well, I thought the coast was more like southeast than south, I guess, if that makes any sense. But, again, I mean, with the way it looks, it does work. Okay, see, the freaking Europe ones are the worst, because, like, these... Again, I have so many, like, Europeans in the comments are like, oh my god, this architecture is obviously, like, Slovakian, and I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, but Europe is hard for me. Like, I can't look at this and tell what specific part of Europe I'm in, and I'm sorry for being bad, but it's just... This is just really, really rough for me. Okay, so we're driving right, which is obvious. So basically it's not UK or Ireland, and it could be literally anything else. Which means this is a problem because, again, like, I mean, I could just start typing in random European cities, but That would take a long time. So unless I find anything really distinctive in the next 10 or 15 seconds, I'm just going to come back to this one. Okay, this is a really weird stadium. What is going on here? Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything for me. So, I think I'm going to have to give up for now. Come back to this later. There's a little lake here. Could it be Switzerland? It's not Zurich, right? Because Zurich's like on a lake. Oh my god, that is so bad. It gave me Munich. I typed Zurich. Oh no. Zurich is on a lake, so that wasn't even a good guess. Well, you know what? Happy accident. we take those. Oh my god. Okay. Really weird formation of streets here. My thought was Africa, but it could be Asia too. That's a cricket ground, which is weird. Are we in India? Could easily be in India here. Let me check driving side. Okay, the imagery sucks, but I think it's left, so... Yeah, maybe it's India. As for where, I don't know. Maybe Kolkata? Beautiful. All right, I'm on a roll right now. We don't talk about the Zurich incident, but... Okay. Coast is south and east. We have Marseille, so it's not that. I guess the architecture, the buildings aren't orange enough to be that far south. But... Unfortunately, I still don't know what they are. So the water's south, a couple islands. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. So we have land, like... So this is just like a strait, or even... Maybe this is even like a river. Is this Bristol? No. I thought that was a decent idea. Because I thought... Oh, it's Cardiff, not Bristol. Bristol's on the south end. Oops. Yeah, close enough. I had the right body of water. Okay, what the heck is this? It's like a river to the north. Very just kind of monochrome, like... this is pretty weird. Where are we driving? God, it's really hard to tell. The camera quality's so bad. I think we're driving right here? Yeah. So, is it Central Asia or something? And again, if it's Central Asia, like, what haven't we had yet? There's like mountains here, but they're not that tall. They're just kind of hills, so... Like, what are these buildings? Like, these are really weird. I mean, I was wondering, could we be in, like... Uzbekistan or something? And we had... Could it be like Samarkand? But Samarkand has mountains to the south, so... I don't think that's it. What else would be easy enough to be in here? I mean, I think we've had Dushanbe. Samarkand anyway. Because it's like dry, so it shouldn't be Ashgabat. It's not Tehran. I might be in the wrong part of the world here. What does that say? Ma'ech? What is Ma'ech? I don't know what that means. Marrakesh. Wow. That's what it is, isn't it? Holy moly. Wow, I did not think Morocco at all here. I wonder, what is the giveaway? Is it something about the building stuff? Man, I was not in the right part of the world at all, so... That's pretty lucky. That's hard. Okay, glad I made that connection, though. Water south... Oh, it's Suez, because we have the canal. Alrighty. Good lord. What is this? It's just grids upon grids upon grids. What? Wow, this is so geometric. What? What? What is this? This is weird. Okay. Driving right. Very dry. Is this Riyadh? Is this what Riyadh looks like? Wow, that's crazy. I never looked at Riyadh like that. Wow, that's kind of insane. Okay. This is American. Can I get it without zooming in? Uh, I probably should be able to, but it's not coming to me at the moment. Okay, yeah, for whatever reason, it's still not coming to me. What's going on here? Is this Victoria? It is Victoria. Cool. Yeah, I was like, where would we have Coast East? I was trying to think of East Coast US stuff, didn't work, and then I thought of Vancouver Island, thought maybe that could work. And it did. Manaus? Yeah, we have the one bridge. Yeah, should be Manaus, I think. Okay, we're cooking, we're cooking. This is going well. Let's just keep this going. This looks Japanese to me. All these, like, little rivers and stuff. Is this Hiroshima? Is this, like, Miyajima? It might be Hiroshima. It is, yeah. I wonder if we can see the bomb dome. Where is the bomb dome? Is it this? Maybe it's that. I don't know. Whatever. It's in here somewhere. Weird yellow fields. I mean, again, the water helps a lot for these sort of generic Europe ones. Because this is the type of run that's just super tough for me. So we have water to the northeast. There's like a canal, maybe? Kind of. Like, what's that? Like, that's clearly a canal. So what is up with that? It's not like Kiel or something, right? I know the Kiel Canal is a thing, but surely Kiel is maybe a little too difficult for. I mean, I'll type it in, but I don't think it's right. But it feels like something along those lines. Is it Gdansk? I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense too. I had the right idea. Water again. Okay. It's an airport. Just kind of chilling. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what part of the world this is though. Is that a cricket ground? It is. Okay, again, that helps. I assume that means we're driving left, but I'll check to be sure. Why can I not tell? Why does that car have two windshields? What are we doing here? Come on. Give me a clear view. Okay, yes, it looks like we're driving left. Which I probably didn't even need to confirm, but okay. It's not Kingston, right? It is Kingston. Why didn't I think this was Kingston? Something about it felt wrong to me. I don't know why. But Kingston it is. Okay. I will not zoom into that stadium just yet. First thought, Mexico? We have volcanoes, which would support that theory. But the mountains aren't like... They're volcanoes. They're not like the Monterey ones. Is there like Guadalajara? Leon? It might not be Mex. It's just kind of the first thing that popped into my head, but... maybe let me look at Mexico and see if there's anything else here that looks reasonable. I mean, could be Puebla. It's not Puebla. Is it Aguascalientes? San Luis Potosí? It might not be Mexico. Potosí. Okay, this is tricky. I mean, I'll look at a stadium in case it gives me anything. But I'm starting to feel like I have the country wrong. Is it Central America? Again, is it just Guatemala? Okay, that was a lot easier than I was making it. My bad. Okay, dry again. Dry with dark mountains. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Driving right. I don't know why, but I don't have a vibe here. I don't know if this is like Africa, Asia, or even like Chile or something, but what's going on there anyway? Oh my god. It's the Kaaba. This is Mecca. I guess I'm glad I zoomed in onto that. Where's the clock tower, by the way? Is it around here? It's probably in here somewhere, right? Anyway, interesting. Okay. Well, thank goodness for the Kaaba, I guess. It looked like we had a cricket ground there. It looks kind of... Wow, there's so much cricket. Good lord. Wow. Okay, is this India then? And if it's India, what is it? What's West Coast? Like, we had Mumbai. It's not that. Just take a look. So I don't want to waste your guys' time. Kochi or... None of these seem... We had Chittagong, I think. I'm gonna type it in anyway, but it's not Kochi. What else would be big enough to be in this quiz? Water's directly to the west. It's not Surat, I don't think. It's not anything around Mumbai. It's not Karachi. Oh dear. Where else would you play this much cricket? Oh, it's Colombo, isn't it? Interesting. Yeah, there you go. That makes sense too. Okay, I thought Asia here? It's very flat. We had Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh, so I don't think it's either of them. That's not going to do anything for me. Driving side is helpful in Asia, so I'll try and figure that out. Be nice if I could just get like a highway or something. Looks like we're on the right. Now, what the heck is this? It's like kind of dry. It's not that green. We had Bangkok, and it's driving right anyway. Is this just Phnom Penh? Maybe it is. Yep, okay. We're running out of obvious cities, though. Eventually, we're going to get to some crazy stuff. I'm just going to look straight at this. Oh, thank you. Kazakhstan? Or Kazakhstan is what it says. Okay. So this is Almaty. I mean, again, maybe it's a bit cringe that I zoomed straight into that. I probably shouldn't have done that. If I had noticed the mountains to the south, I probably would have been able to figure that out, but apologies to anyone in the comments who's angry at me for doing that. Okay. This... Are we recording? We are. This is certainly something. Why does this look really weird? Okay, this I actually have no clue. Like, I'm not getting any vibe at all from this. Let me go ahead and check driving. We're driving right. What are these, like, buildings. Why do these look so weird? Is this ever, like, Balkan? Or... Wait, what? These buildings look super strange. That looks like... Is that a mosque? Is it ever Ankara? Yeah. Oop, crap. Sorry. I have no idea how loud that was. I apologize if it was loud. This mic is kind of in the way sometimes. It is Ankara. Nice. Okay, I'm glad because I didn't have any better guesses. That's... I knew we hadn't had Ankara yet, so... Worked out. But it did... Man, I guess I have to keep an eye out for that kind of building layout is maybe more Turkish because I was lost there. Water south. I don't know if it's the ocean or what. The city itself looks quite small. And the surrounding area is very empty. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at this because I don't have an immediate vibe. But it doesn't help. So, is this Russia? Driving, I assume on the right, although, can we just get like a clear? Yeah, okay, we're definitely driving right. Couple big stadiums here. Maybe it just looks small because Russia always looks small to me. We've got like, what is this down here? It's like a flat, like wetland area. Whatever the heck that is. If this is Russia, what the heck would it be? Is it Ukraine? It's not Sevastopol. It's not Mykolaiv. No. Is it Astrakhan? No, Astrakhan's like much drier than this, right? Plus there's mountains to the east, so that doesn't make any sense. But we're opening on the ocean to the south. Okay, this is weird. It's not Petropavlovsk, right? No, that would be... I mean, that wouldn't be that flat down by the water. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Feeling a little dumb because this is probably easier than I'm making it. We've had Odessa. It's not going to be Kerch or anything. It's not going to be one of the mountain ones. Mariupol, I mean, that wouldn't have mountains to the east. This doesn't work. What am I missing here? Am I just in the wrong part of the world? I would say that these, like, tall buildings feel kind of Soviet, don't they? It's a mosque. Okay. Why is there a mosque? Are we in... I mean, that would put us in southern Russia, if anything. It's not Astrakhan, right? Okay, I had to make sure I wasn't going crazy. Okay. Well, this is just weird now, because this feels very knowable. But I am stuck, so I will come back to this later. Okay, there's a stadium there that's going to give away the answer. Let me just take a look at this. This is just Cleveland, right? Okay. Toyota Center? What is Toyota Center? I know the MLB stadiums. I don't know the NHL, NBA arenas, so... If this team has an MLB stadium, that would be cool. But otherwise, I don't think the stadiums are going to help me. I mean, that football field might tell me the answer. I would imagine this is just the US somewhere, but it's just like sprawling nothingness. Is it Houston? It is Houston. Good. All right. Okay, what? So this is a country that has just flat, like, jungle, like nothingness. Is it like Belize City or something? That Belmopan. It's something like that, right? Because why else would it look like this? Oh, Cancun ever? There we go. Belize City would be smaller than that, but okay, good. Next. Coast is north and east. Vibes are confusing. What is this? Why does this look weird? I don't know. Looks like we're driving right. What is this with like these dense like orange buildings and all these little like piers and stuff? Like what are we doing here? Why is this really weird? Wow, this is interesting. There's no way this is that hard. I just can't. Right now I cannot think of what this would be. Guess I'll check the stadium. Okay, nothing there. Okay, feeling a bit thick here because there's no way that this is all that difficult. Why? So the buildings are like really orange and pretty densely packed. Is it Brazil? Are we in like Fortaleza? It is Fortaleza. Wow. Okay, nice. Good stuff. I needed to start trying things earlier, I guess. Okay, super straight west coast. Interesting layout. Driving on the right once again. Tel Aviv just popped into my head. Beautiful. Okay. Dakar. Simple enough. Extremely distinctive look. And... well then. Okay. It's a bit trickier, although it's really, really big, so hopefully it's not that difficult to figure out. Camera quality sucks, but we're driving on the right again. It's some hills, but none of the hills are that high. Okay, what is going on here? What is this, like, big central area? Like, what the heck is this? I guess is this an airport? No, what? Why is this so weird? Okay. What is this, too? What are these, like, gigantic buildings? What a weird city. Do you have anything written on the stands here? Again, it's a really large stadium. It's not... For some reason, it's not really giving me anything. Okay. Like, I don't even know what part of the world this is. Bunch of colorful buildings down here. What? What the heck is this? Is this like China or something? Or... okay, this is strange. It's not Astana, right? No way. Is this ever China? But if it's China, it'd have to be dry, and it's really large, so... that seems wrong. It's not going to be Urumqi. This feels easy, but I can't think of it. Okay. Baseball, that does not look like a Major League Stadium. I'm just going to zoom out on this. What is this? We've got like a big bay here. Tampa? Good. Okay. I was gonna say it looks like Florida with all this, like, nonsense canal stuff, but there are mountains, so it's definitely not Florida. We have a cricket ground, which suggests ever Gold Coast? Good. Very good. Okay. And grid with mountains northeast and water to the west. I don't know if this is like a lake or what. It's like really dry. Okay, this is kind of odd. Okay, so it's American, I guess, with Salt Lake City. That's what's going on. That's what this big lake is about. All right. Finally. 10 more to go. Well, 12, but we're getting there. Okay, North Coast, mountainous, dry. Have we had Tripoli? I think we have had Tripoli. It's not Alexandria. Where else would you have coast north, and would it be this dry? There's... What am I not thinking of right now? There can't be that many options here. It's not Algeria. It has to be drier than that. It's not Bizerte, right? No. Okay, I feel a bit silly. What? Okay, I'm gonna cave and look at the map, and I'm just forgetting something obvious. What's this? No, okay, it's not there. It's not Benghazi. Pretty sure it's not Alexandria. Okay, well... It's not Abu Dhabi, no. But there's water to the north. Wait, what? Asmara. It's not Djibouti. No, there's no land that way. Whoa, what? What am I missing here? Hold on. Is it Kuwait? No. No, it's not Kuwait. We had Kuwait anyway. It's not Nicosia. Is it Heraklion? No, this isn't Europe, is it? No way. I thought this was like... This feels... I guess I thought it was like Arabia, but... That or North Africa. Big blue highway sign, and that feels very... Almost UAE-like, and that's a mosque, right? Yeah, this is a mosque. So this... Wait. Oh, is it Muscat? Oh my god, I didn't think of that. It's gotta be, right? Oh my goodness. Took me long enough. Okay, mountains. This is weird. Wait, what? These are big mountains. Like really big mountains. Is it like Lhasa or something? Wow, nice. Oh, I'm actually really happy with that. Okay. Because I was like, it looks like China. We have like all these like blue roofs and stuff. It felt very Chinese to me, but with mountains, it's like, where are you going to be? Tibet. Okay, cool. This is nightmare fuel. Like, this looks so generic. I don't know. I never know what to do with stuff like this, other than zoom into soccer stadiums. Because, like, this is just so, like, it just looks like everything to me. It looks really similar to that other one that I missed. Okay, well, that's not going to help me, sadly. So it's... Oh, there's water. Okay, that helps. So this coast to the north. We're not right on it, but... We play a lot of soccer. We have presumably right-hand drive. Oh, is it left? Hold on. Oh, we're driving on the left. Okay, that's weird. Actually didn't expect that. So driving on the left with coast to the north. What? Wait. It's not... It's not like Victoria. Where would you have coast north? It's not Dar es Salaam, right? No, no. Driving left? Well, this is strange. It's like dry. Like it doesn't feel like it should be this part of the world over here. Because like none of this is dry enough. The water is north. What? Oh my god, I'm probably being so stupid right now. What is this? Why do I have no idea? Where would you drive left? And does anywhere in the Americas drive left other than like the Caribbean? Can it be the Caribbean? No. What I mean, what would it be? Nothing's big enough here. Everything else drives on the right. Nothing in Europe drives on the left that fits here. Unless it's Nicosia, but there's no... Nicosia's not this big. No way. Right? Please don't. Nicosia's this big? Oh my god. Wow, that explains it. Wait, it's... Wow, it looks really big. Like... You show me this next to, like, Vladivostok, this literally looks like it has 5 times as many people. Like, that's crazy. I would not have thought that it would look that large. Fascinating. Okay, cool. Okay, this is a nightmare. Yeah, this is just like you are in a mid-sized city in the middle of Europe. Good luck. I'm going straight for the stadium here with no shame. And unfortunately, as usual, it does not help. Which poses a very serious problem because, like, what the heck is this? What? This is, like, not even big. What is that? Just a bunch of solar panels, I guess. I mean, it's not tiny, is it? But... Ah, man. Look at the road signs. Blue and white. I don't think that's going to tell me anything realistically. Have we had Luxembourg? Thank God. Okay. That's fortunate, because I didn't really know where to go with that. Okay, weird shaped lake here. Again, we're just kind of middle of something. Don't really know how to tackle this. Driving right. Is this like Soviet stuff? These weird, like, tall buildings? I mean, I guess that's what's going on here, right? So, if this is Soviet, then what is it? It's some random inland city. I feel like we've had the Baltic capitals. It could just be Russia. I mean, we've had Minsk. It could be, I mean, it could be Ukraine. It could be like Kharkiv or Donetsk or Lviv or Dnipro or something. I guess I'll try Vilnius. It's not Riga. It's not Tallinn. It could be Russia itself, I suppose. But if it is, what is it? I mean, it could be, I don't know, Kazan, Ekaterinburg, Perm, Chelyabinsk. It's obviously not Moscow or St. Petersburg. It's too green to be, like, down south. Novosibirsk, maybe? I just don't know what to do here, honestly. It might not even be Russia. I'm going to skip this one as well. Okay. How are we doing time-wise now? 45 minutes? Yikes. Okay. Well, I mean, look, I'm 8 cities away. I'm not that far. I think I can still finish this. It'll just be kind of a long video. All right. Driving right. This feels obvious, but I don't have anything right now. Is this ever like Valparaiso? Oh, nice. Okay, that was hard. I just kind of recognized the shape of the coast, but we're not kidding around now. This lake looks kind of like Cambodia. Wait, there's a massive volcano? Like right here? Where would you have a volcano? Like right next to the city? That's very interesting. Oh, it's going to tell me. Well, it's not. Estadio Cuscatlan. It doesn't tell me, but it probably tells me maybe Mexico. So it could be like Guadalajara. Leon. Are we doing this again? Puebla. Oh boy. Cuscatlan. That sounds Aztec, so I would think it's Mexico. What is this giant like volcano nonsense? I hope it's Mexico. It's not Monterrey. It's definitely not Monterrey. What else would it be? Huh. I don't know. Come on, let me type. Oh boy. We're gonna have issues here. Are we in, is it ever like San Salvador? I need to be trying capitals before I start trying random Mexican cities. Because that does explain it. Okay. Again, this I guess I thought Russia for this, but I don't know if that's the right idea or not. Water opening up to the west. Oh, God. It's just flat. Like, what? Is ever Finland gonna be like Turku? Or like... Nah. Oh, Kaliningrad? Thank you. Good. Okay, dry. This is Khartoum. I've looked at this recently. Good. Take the freebie. 4 left. Dry again. Small lake. Very flat. Okay, this is definitely interesting. Is this Gaborone? It is. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm missing this one, which was the one I thought felt Russian. But given it wasn't most of the things that I tried, I'm now doubting that it's Russia. And then we have 2 in this set. No, we have 1 here, 1 here. So we have 1 in each of the last 3 sets. So we have this one, which again doesn't look that distinctive to me. What is this like random bridge down here? What is this also? It's all like red. I don't know if that's like a mine for something. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. What does that say? That might actually say something, but I can't quite tell. Okay. Well, yep, I think I'm going to start having to speed the video up, so I will see you guys when I figure something out. Oh my god. I finally got it, I think. Oh my god, that was actually awful. That took longer than any of these have ever taken, easily. I didn't say a single word that entire time. That was so exasperating, man. I was like, I don't know why I didn't think of. I mean, the water looks straight south, so I was like, I looked at the coast briefly, but I was like, I looked at Zadar, I looked at Split, I looked at, I guess, Tirana, and I was like, it's like the coast direction doesn't even really work here. Oh, that was so awful. I couldn't tell, man. It looked Soviet to me, and I was like, where in Russia or Ukraine would this be? And it just wasn't working. And oh my god, that took forever. Oh god. Okay. Anyway, two left. Starting with this one. So this is the one that had those weird buildings. Like had this thing and then it had this thing here. Which again, very interesting. But I wasn't getting much out of this, so see what I can do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was painful. That was painful. That I thought the last one took a long time. That was probably upwards of half an hour. Oh my god, that was awful. Dude, I was convinced that this was China, like and it was freaking Ethiopia. I swear, like this these buildings, man. Like what are these buildings out here? Like these really tall like apartment like buildings out here? Like here too, you've got these like just super tall buildings with green roofs. Like it felt so weird to me. And I was like, what is going on here? The architecture was super strange. It was like we're driving on the right. Like I could not make heads or tails of this. There were no landmarks in the city that really stood out to me. And I swear, like everything here looked super like China to me, which is insane because it's not even close to China. But like, oh my god, that was beyond painful. I can't believe I was that far off. But I was starting to think that like It was a city I was forgetting about that like maybe wasn't showing up on the map or something. It wasn't labeled, and I was like, I was losing my mind. I am on the brink of insanity right now, but I have one more. It better not take as long as that one just did because that was actually horrible. But here we go again. Let's see if I can get the last one. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I don't even know if I'm going to speed that up, maybe 2x for a little bit, but that didn't take that long. I thought it looked Soviet, but like I didn't trust myself because I thought the last one looked like China and it wasn't China. So I was like, "This is Soviet," or I was just questioning my entire existence. But thankfully, I realized, okay, I mean, may as well guess a capital that I haven't guessed yet. And thank goodness, that was it. But oh my God, Addis Ababa was horrible. Like, man, I mean, this is clearly like a huge city. It was so like sprawled, but it didn't look like Africa to me. Like it's just something weird about this layout that's just different from the rest of the cities that I've seen in Africa. Oh man, and then these like weird little bits with like the colored roofs and the tall apartment buildings. I don't know, but that was brutal. Okay, well that is set 5, I think it was, or was it set 6? I don't know. I guess it says set 5 at the top, but that was kind of brutal. Definitely the toughest one yet. Set 6 is cities starting with the letter A, so there's going to be a theme, which I think will be pretty fun, although it's definitely going to get pretty tricky by the end. But I think that'll be a good time. But wow. Oh my goodness. Yep. Set 5 was a killer. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I got most of them pretty quickly, but man, Ethiopia, I got to watch out for that apparently. But man, that was brutal. All right. That's going to be it for me. You guys won't see most of that. I'll definitely cut it down. This time, I think I'm not going to just speed it up. I'm actually going to cut a good amount of it out because there was just a lot of me just sitting there and kind of just despairing, questioning my life choices. But yeah, we got there. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.